love a good gay. Like, I mean,
I don't know.
especially in Atlanta. Like, I'm just saying,
like,
they be bisexual out here. I'm okay with it. Just be honest.
I don't like that.
Let's get to it.
And this is making me sad.
Hear me out though.
That's what they do.
Just eat the best.
The main reason I don't want my G-spot stimulated, like, I don't want to think, part of me is scared that I'm gonna like it, you know? Like, then what? Like, let's say I do have the best nut I've ever had in my life and I'm coming so hard, I'm like, like, and then, you know, it gets to bigger things, like, all right, like,
y'all are trying to convince yourselves that y'all are not who y'all are. Straight dudes not want to try it in the first place, especially when they allow females to eat them out and everything, but then they won't mess with a dude. That's because they don't want to get turned out and like it by a dude. They're scared that they're going to like it and then that they'll be just, you feel me? Women know that they catch niggas looking at their dudes' butts. Like a girl inboxed me the other day and told me that she catches dudes looking at her boyfriend's butt. And she told him to quit sagging because of that. And she slaps his butt every time that she sees a dude in public, a gay dude, look at his butt. But he keeps talking about you love women, and then talking about when somebody asks you if you was attracted to men, you gonna say nah, they gotta be feminine. What is the point of you dealing with a feminine man for if you can't just be with a woman? I'm gonna be real.
Can I give it to you, show you how you can take it all? Wanna break you off? Could you ever fall in love with a young nigga like myself? And I've been thinking about you, nobody else. And my love is good for you.
All right, what's good, y'all? We back with another one. All right, welcome back to Say So TV. It's your favorite ball boy. Hit that like, that subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment on this video too. Yes, sir. I have been away for longer than I usually am. I'm usually very consistent, like back to back, but I have been living my life lately, so excuse me. Don't be mad at your boy. But yeah, life been good. Things been thinking, all right? I ain't got no complaints. Also, yeah, I had to go ahead and pick out the fro, you know what I'm saying? I had to see where I was at, because the curly shit, I was over that. So I got me a little blowout. Baby hooked me up with a blowout, you feel me? And yeah, y'all see new background. I went on ahead and decided to go ahead and let y'all see the crib. I have not really set up a background before. I haven't really set up a background, but I wanted to go ahead and let y'all see the crib. And yeah, I wanted to have a different background that was a little more welcoming so that y'all could see a little more about your boy, you feel me? So this is where we at for now. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for liking, subscribing, commenting. If you're new here, continue to do that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and everything, because your boy be on some of that real stuff that everybody need, all right? So today, I wanted to go ahead and do part 2 to the why do straight men sag, or why do black men sag, however you want to put it. I wanted to go ahead and do a part 2 to this because I got a whole lot more clips. All right, let's go. A lot of straight men are getting real hip to the fact that they can pimp gay men out for money, or basically be the hoes to gay men. I don't know how exactly want to put it, but basically they done got to a point where they now figured out that they'll be offered money. A lot of these niggas know that they getting hollered at lately. A lot of gay dudes and bi dudes are starting to become more comfortable with themselves hollering at straight dudes. So we getting a lot of straight dudes reactions and so forth. So yeah, y'all, let's go. All right. All right. So, all right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start off with Buddy real quick.
It don't bother me that there's niggas in their inbox trying to shoot they shot at me, because, like, I get it. You still a man. And as an aggressive straight man, if I see a woman who I think is fine, I'm going to go say something. But my only issue is that these niggas in my inbox are dusty, nigga. Like, don't you think that if I was to dabble, that if I was a bit curious, that I could get a much better looking gay guy than your ass, nigga? Like, you ain't got no haircut. You look like you stink. And you got the nerve to be in my inbox, nigga? Don't bother me that it's niggas.
All right. All right, that shit was funny. But yeah. A lot of straight dudes is getting hit to the fact that like, and they're like openly admitting to dudes hopping in their inbox, and you know what I'm saying, how they respond to it is basically they flattered by it, they like that other dudes is trying to holler at them, that gives them ego boost or whatever. Rather they're with it or not, it gives them an ego boost. All right.
Like, my DMs is a nasty place. And I'm not even mad that these men are trying to get with me, but it's just the approach. Like, I be reading some of these messages, I'm like, damn, nigga, talk to me like a lady. Like, because I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what are making these men follow me? Because they retweet my stand-up clips. I'll look at their timeline and see who's sharing my work. It just be gay porn, and then just me doing crowd work, right? So I'm trying to piece it together until somebody tagged me in the video. It's a gay porn star with my name, right? Not making this up. It's a gay porn star named Anthony Moore, and he's not on Twitter anymore. So now I'm gaining his following, and I can't even tell who's there for me, because like these gay men, they'll hit me up like, "Hey, do you host?" And I'm thinking they talking about something totally different, right? I'm just like, "Yeah, I can host. What's your budget?" And like I'm thinking I booked another gig. I done accidentally became a sex worker, man. It's just. But it's crazy. I actually had a few of these guys send me messages saying that they follow me because they thought I was this porn star, but they decided to stick around because they like my content. That's been one of my favorite compliments, because it take a lot to make somebody laugh with a hard dick. Because I know they was going through their likes and their bookmarks. They thought they was going to rub one out, but they were like, hold up, he got some good premise. Jumping good. I'm Anthony Moore, y'all.
All right, that was a good one. They usually do throw us, like, I get irritated with comedians because they always have to have a gay segment. I've noticed every black comedian, whenever I go to a stand-up comedy or an improv or anything, they always got a gay joke. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but I know that it's pandering or whatever, but yeah, mainly, yeah, I liked his response to it. And a lot of them will have this kind of response, y'all, when y'all try to holler at a gay dude, at a straight dude. A real straight man, y'all, is going to be like, hi, good looking, but nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how a straight dude gonna respond to it. If they do the whole homophobic thing, they gotta cuss you out. They gotta act like they want to fight. They want to get mad because they basically just got a compliment and somebody was attracted to them, and that's it. That ain't nothing to be mad about, and that's something that they got an issue with deep inside. And if they try to attack you, give them their issue, because you are not harassing nobody by shooting your shot. When they let you know what it is, that's when you move around. But as far as shooting your shot, you have the right to shoot your shot. Closed mouths don't get fed, for real. All right. I know now, based off of seeing these straight dudes come out talk about how gay dudes hollering at them, I could tell I have participated in helping y'all get on and get y'all's confidence, get y'all some nuts, because these niggas respect that. They not gonna respect you if you not able to stand up as a man and ask, and go for what you want. Y'all be surprised, y'all. A lot of them, after they might turn you down one night, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, on a drunk night or on a night where they just lonely or they going through it with their girlfriend, their baby mama or something, they'll be hitting you up, bro. Trust me. All right, so don't even take rejection as rejection from a straight dude, because you really don't even know if it's rejection yet. Just shoot your shot, sit back, be confident, do your thing. That's going to make him attracted and curious about you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just to throw that out there. And just to actually prove that, we got a clip that I could show y'all on that one. All right, so yeah, this is a clip right here of a dude making a TikTok expressing the experience of with him and a straight dude, him hollering at a straight dude, and then the straight dude's response was basically nah. Like, the straight dude stopped responding, or he ain't with it. Gay dude moves on about his business. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, randomly, he get a message talking about, what's up, bro? Like, Happens all the time. You feel me? Happens all the time. All right, let's go.
DLs be like. A few days later.
All right, so yeah, y'all. Just to give y'all an example, shoot y'all shot, cause you never know. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. All right. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get in on these straight boys. On a lot of them responding as to why they, like if they was to get down, how would they get down, and right? So basically, what that means is that a lot of these dudes is becoming open to being curious because it's becoming more acceptable. Like I done told y'all, these niggas is followers. So as you know, and I know that to y'all, it may sound harsh coming from me, but I say it like that because at the end of the day, if you have to be allowed to do anything, you're not genuine about anything, because that means that you had to be allowed. You had to be told that this was okay. This had to be popping. This had to be lit. That means that you shapeshift. That means that are you really genuine? I mean, I don't know. However, that's what's happening because a lot of this is becoming more normalized, more acceptable, and niggas is starting to come out. All right, so yeah, I want to show y'all a clip of this dude that I came across. This little Latino dude or something. I can't even tell, but yeah, dude was talking about how he's admitting that the reason why he don't want his G-spot really played with by even his female is because he don't want to get turned out. Basically, he don't want to like it. He's scared he gonna like it. And this proves a lot of the notion that a lot of us thought about straight dudes not wanting to try it in the first place, especially when they allow females to eat them out and everything, but then they won't mess with a dude. That's because they don't want to get turned out and like it by a dude. They're scared that they're going to like it and then that they'll be just, you feel me? That scares them. The unknown scares them. So, yeah, homie was saying that. Let's go ahead, watch it, go from there. All right.
The main reason I don't want my G-spot stimulated, like I don't want to finger up my ass, is not because it's gay. Part of me is scared that I'm going to like it, you know? Like, then what? Like, let's say I do have the best nut I've ever had in my life and I'm coming so hard. I'm like, like, people say that it makes, like, regular nuts, when you get your asshole stimulated, it makes all the nuts you've ever had feel like nothing in comparison. And what if that's true? What then, bro? It starts with the finger up the ass and then...
Like, yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of cowardly stuff, a lot of cowardly acts. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm gonna be. Let me tell y'all something about a real nigga. You're never scared to be. If okay, let me ask y'all this. Let's say if you was put in a room full of a substance abuse that you don't partake in, right? Would you be itching to do that just because it's around you? Like, why is it so that they are always so? It's always about fear and cowardness and like, oh, I'm scared to get turned out. Like, let me tell y'all something, bro. If you that scared to be turned out, that means that you like it. I've never been scared to be turned out because it's not something that I've ever thought about in my dreams, in my subconscious, in my just day to day. Like, it's not something that I'm pushing away and I'm trying to ignore. Y'all are trying to convince yourselves that y'all are not who y'all are because you would not have to be scared of the fact that you might like it. I know that he's pandering and speaking for most DL men, okay? That's how they think right there. Real simple-minded, real aloof, like, and they think it's cute, but it really makes you a bitch, all right? That's what niggas prey on, is people who don't know themselves, people who's insecure, confused, fearful all the time. scared to be themselves, scared of what other people thinking and people's opinion. Those people are easily manipulated and controlled. All right. So that's the reason why I'm saying that it's a problem. I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just speaking facts. Like, at the end of the day, to yourself, you wouldn't be scared about liking something if you didn't like it already. We have it in our mind before we act on sex. We know what we are before we act on it, unless you were turned out before you got the chance to even learn who you were or learn what your interests were. If you had a sexual experience before that or something. But 9 times out of 10, we imaginate, fantasize what we want off of porn, all that stuff. We know who we is before we act on it. You don't have to act on it to know that that's what you into. All right, just want to throw that out there. Now, also, here goes another straight boy.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, whether y'all like it or not. I mean, if you don't want to follow me and you don't want to be a part of this journey, you don't have to. Like, that's, I'm the giver. Yeah. You the pitcher, not the catcher. There you go. I don't sit here and flirt with dudes on here and stuff like that. Like, of course, I love women. I love women. Like that's my first choice. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm an FREAK. Wow, very, very that type of person. I'm a Scorpio, right? So I'm not the one that likes to get, how do you say it? You know, I like to do the, if you get it, y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with who I am and everything I do. Do you find men attractive? No. So no, I don't.
What?
Feminine. They have to be feminine. Like, does that make sense? Like, it ain't, your boy thinks it's funny. Y'all over here talking about I'm not a gangster. Like, I'm not on here portraying something that I'm not, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, whether y'all like it or not. I mean, if you don't want to follow me and you don't want to be a part of this journey, you don't have to. But at the end of the day, you know, everybody gonna say what they say, and it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just like to just keep it straight up and just keep it all the way 1,000. Like, I dictate what I do, and especially be laughing at us. Like, that's weird. Like, you don't do that. Like, make fun of somebody, do picture not to catch it. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. That's the best way to say it. You know. And then at the end of the day, I don't see none of that. I'm the giver. Yeah. You the picture not to catch it. There you go.
All right. Y'all, what kills me about that kind of bisexual dude is, what are you talking about? How are you loving of women, talking about, oh, I love women? That's just a macho, masculine mask. He's trying to overdo the masculinity, because every time one of these emotionally immature dudes, all right, because I'm gonna just keep it real. Most of these DL dudes are emotionally immature. That's really what the main sign of a DL dude is. The whole vibrato talk, the talking like they hard, like they a gangster. That's masked, y'all. A lot of women don't know that they are making that voice up. That's not their real voice. If y'all heard their real voice, y'all would run for the hills half the time. These niggas are cloning themselves to sound just like Pookie and Tyrone, that they was raised around, that they was in a pen with, they homies, whatever. The streets raised these niggas. That's why I said it's important for a 2-parent household, because without any father figures around, they all learning from each other. They learning from each other, and they don't understand what real manhood is. They're trying to embody it, and it's like they're wearing it like it's drag. Like, you're trying to put on being a man too much. Calm down, bro. Like, chill out. You don't make no sense talking about you love women, and then talking about when somebody asks you if you was attracted to men, you gonna say, nah, they got to be feminine. What is the point of you dealing with a feminine man for if you can't just be with a woman? I'm gonna be real. If I be trying to put myself in these men's shoes, and I'm like, okay, but if I was attracted to feminine men like that, like flamboyant looking men, I would just go ahead and just date only girls. I don't understand why a man would be attracted to feminine men. Like, you not attracted to masculine men. Like, I get it if they say I'm attracted to all men, like masculine and feminine. I get that. That's bisexual. But when you say you're just attracted to flamboyant men and women, it's like, why are you attracted to the flamboyant men then? What is it about the flamboyant men? I don't understand that part. So maybe somebody can enlighten me on that one. You feel me? But yeah, also, yeah, homie was just emotionally immature. The way he talked about it, he was uneducated. And talking about the pitcher, not the catcher, nigga, you know what a top and a bottom is. Like, quit playing with me. And then, like, it makes you question. I see why a lot of dudes question masculinity and men, because that did look like he was putting that on. That did look fake. That didn't look genuine. So I get why a lot of people might come at me like, oh, I'm putting it on. I'm not, though. I'm being myself. But I get where y'all go with that, because y'all come across that so much that it just, you might assume it sometime. But yeah, man, I even compete that, though. Dude was hella capping. He was trying way too hard. Like, bro, chill out. All right. So this one right here, y'all, is a straight boy podcast with two dudes that's foreign, dudes that's London. I think that they from London, from their accent. But these niggas is basically on a podcast talking about how if you was attracted to dudes, what dudes would you be attracted to? Like, you can't make this up, bro. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip.
If you were gay, do you think you'd be attracted to like very effeminate guys that look more female, or like handsome guys?
Probably handsome.
You think you're attracted to the handsome guys?
Because I appreciate handsome men. Now, if a guy's handsome, I'll be like, bro, this guy's very handsome.
That's what I think.
That's, yeah.
He's a handsome guy.
So yeah, it'll probably be that one.
Fair play.
What about yourself?
I think maybe probably the effeminate guys.
Why?
Because there's something, I don't know, there's something about looking at, like, when I look at a handsome guy, like I said, I think, bro, that guy gets pussy. Which means, like, I see him as like an alpha male.
Alpha, okay.
So if I'm attracted to the alpha male,
So I'm the beta.
You're the beta. You're getting, that's what's happening, fam.
The man's thinking logistics. He had his answer ready. Waste man had his answer ready to try and flip the script. So now I'm getting bummed. Waste man.
If you were gay, do you think
All right, that was a little funny, but nah, bro. Like, nah. Let me put y'all up on some game real quick. This is the reason why a real masculine dude, regardless if you straight, bisexual, gay, you're going to look at these dudes, these majority of these straight modern men nowadays, there's like some punks, bro. What? Why are y'all sound just like the gay dudes that I've messed with before. Why does it matter what somebody else is? Why come you're going based on somebody else's aesthetic? So if they're masculine, that makes automatically you're going to be the one taking D. And if they're feminine, that means you're automatically the one giving it. So that's why y'all be mad when y'all meet masculine bottoms and feminine tops. Because y'all assume people's roles based on their persona, which is so false. Now, a lot of the times it will be the truth, but I know many hella macho dudes that like to get bent over. And when y'all be talking like this, y'all sound like the bottoms to me. Like, these are bottoms right here. I don't care if they call themselves straight. These are bottoms right here. If they was to go with dudes, they would both be bottoms. And I'm telling you right now they would, because they are too busy judging men based on personas. And they're cliche. You know what I'm saying? They're cliche, superficial. That's not how it always goes down. All right. Just to put that out there. That is the case sometimes, but also that whole, if you're attracted to femininity, if you're attracted to masculinity, that makes you feminine. It doesn't. It makes you gay. It makes you bisexual. There's nobody that I know that was raised around trans and flamboyant dudes. We are, as human beings, attracted to what we seen growing up, what was around us in our environment. How you attracted to something that you ain't exposed to? I'm not saying that nobody's attracted to flamboyant dudes, but the standard would have been to be attracted to masculine from the jump, because that's what we was around. All right. It has nothing to do with all of that sexual position stuff and all that. Like, yeah, so I just want to throw that out there because I see a lot of dudes saying that when really you are way more macho when you're way more masculine to be able to dominate a dude that's masculine as opposed to dominating a flamboyant dude or a female. Those are easy to dominate. Those are meant to be dominated. Those want to be dominated. Those are used to being dominated. When you go and you are going after a masculine man and you want to dominate him, that makes you way more masculine. And I hate being misunderstood for the type of nigga that is secretly a bottom or secretly flamboyant because I like masculine dudes. That's weird. Cut that out. Y'all are trying to shame people for being just gay and bisexual. That is what gay and bisexual means, being attracted to the same and opposite or just the same sex. And that would usually pertain to the masculinity traits. Y'all think it's just dicks and balls? No, it's not. That makes you a male. Having just being a man, like having the male equipment and then saying I'm still a man thing, that just makes you a male. A man is a provider, a protector, strong mentally, but also understands that there's strengths in also being understanding, listening, and empathetic and stuff like that. Like it's a lot more to being a man than just these superficial ways, y'all. So I'm just saying it's just so that people don't get caught up in just the superficial stuff. Understand that when you looking at somebody, quit trying to judge a book by its cover. That's all this popcorn, microwave, social media lifestyle stuff. Y'all think y'all see somebody, y'all got them figured out like y'all can read them like a book. Reading and all that stuff in the gay culture then got toxic. You don't know nothing based on sitting around somebody for a minute. I promise you don't. Okay? So, yeah, y'all need to get more patient with getting to know people because all this judging and actually ask questions, inquisitive questions to get to know somebody. Quit just assuming that somebody is something and quit just assuming all this weird stuff. Okay? And know who you are so that it doesn't really necessarily matter what they look like because if they're not what you want, it ain't gonna matter no way. You feel me? All right, so next. Now, this one's a clip of this girl walking in the mall or walking. This is a clip of a girl walking with her dude in a grocery store. I think that they are a content creator couple as well, like a popular straight couple on YouTube. I don't know their names, but dude is walking around sagging and shorty is like telling him to pull his pants up, but she's also smacking his booty, all this other stuff. Y'all check this out.
Pull your pants up. Pull your pants. Running. Oh, y'all see it jiggling? They your booty jiggling. What is wrong with you? Pull your pants up. Pull your pants. What are you doing? I can just. I mean, you got it out.
What store we going to next?
Sorry, I can't help it. It's just in my face. So, but hanging off of your pants right now.
Alright, it's on me. It's on me.
Maybe black. That was so good. What are you doing?
Hold up. All right. This is something that kills me about these straight dudes. Every time somebody like a female that they messing with says something about their booty, they smile and they be grinning. You can literally tell based on body language, y'all. I don't want y'all to be paying attention to what people say all the time. Pay attention to their body language. Smiling and all that, that's flattered, okay? He knows that he's got a fatty, okay? He's walking around with it out. This is what a lot of these straight dudes is on. They get a lot of attention as opposed to when if he was just to be walking around with his pants up, he'd be a regular dude. It wouldn't have been too much attention. See, I'm noticing a lot of these niggas are just toxic and they just like a lot of attention because it flatters them. They need something to boost their ego because otherwise they really wouldn't get no ego boost. And as a straight man, if you got to have your booty out to get some kind of confidence boost or get some type of attention or anything, that's some shameful stuff right there. But hey, teachers though. However, I notice also it's always, oh, chill out, bro. Like, hey, you doing too much. Like, hey, get up off my booty. Like, hey, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Chill out. Like, you tripping. It's time to do what, dude? It's time to do what, cuz? What you want to do? What are you talking about? It's always running around and dancing around the topic and around what's going on here. She's obviously like, why do you want to have your booty out? Okay, I don't know. This might have even been a prank, but if it was a prank, then that goes to show more of what I've been saying. These content creators and these straight men also know, and these women know, that a lot of, they catch niggas looking at their dudes' butts. Like a girl inboxed me the other day and told me that she catches dudes looking at her boyfriend's butt, and she told him to quit sagging because of that, and she slaps his butt every time that she sees a dude in public, a gay dude, look at his butt. But he keeps sagging. What I don't understand about the whole, I'm just gonna keep sagging, I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna keep sagging, I'm gonna keep my butt out. I don't understand what is behind that. I don't get what they're getting out of that. It reminds me of the Amber Rose movement, the slut walk movement. It's just like you're trying to take back something and own it so that you don't feel ashamed, and you want to be a degenerate, but you're not actually like standing on nothing. There's no kind of pride there to stand on. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you want to be a slut, so you want to be able to get fucked by all these different dudes and nobody say nothing about it. Like, nah. My next video is gonna tap on that a little bit more too. So I'm gonna digress on that one. But yeah, everybody knows what's up, but they act like they don't. That's what sagging is. Like, sagging is this subconscious DL culture. People know what's going on, but they don't say nothing about it. It's like this unspoken rule to just act like you don't see it. I'm sorry, I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna act like I don't see nothing like that. A big fat juicy booty, I'm gonna act like I don't see that because I'm sorry, it's not going down. All right, miss me with that. You ain't gonna trick me into thinking, and any of us are thinking that we're just perverted and we're horn dogs. No, we're not. If you had your pants up, nobody would look at you twice. So pipe down with the cockiness and understand that we only like your booty and your body, and the fact that you look dumb and you look like the typical nigga out there that's like trade or a thug or whatever, and that is exciting. So that means we want to just conquer you, take advantage of you and stuff like that. Like, real talk, chill out with the arrogance. Y'all thinking that is way more than it actually is. These niggas are fetishizing y'all at the end of the day, okay? It's about the hunt, the chase, what's unattainable. That's all it is. I want to show this clip of this female talking about, off of Now That's TV. I hope that this doesn't get copyrighted. If it does, that's why it's not in the clip when I post the video. But I wanted to show it because this is Diamond, the body, and she's like in the back talking to Kenzie, which is one of the trans girls. And which, by the way, I don't really care for none of them. Once you cross my sis, because my sis is Naj off of Now That's TV, even if y'all become cool, I really don't care for you like that. Hey, whatever though. But Kenzie and Diamond is in the back talking, and Diamond's basically talking about Gucci and saying that how, you know, or I don't even know if it's Gucci, it's somebody that she's talking about, that she used to mess with, but the dude also messes with trans women too. And she's saying that, like, hey, if you bisexual, I'm bisexual, I don't judge, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, of a dating a dude that's bisexual. That doesn't embarrass me, nothing. And I wanted to put that on here because she's a real girl for that, a real woman for that. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and check that out.
That's what niggas do. Yeah, he's most definitely a nigga. He's a fucking hoe ass. He's a whole porn star. That's what he does for a living. He fucks bitches. How I'm gonna get mad? All type of things. You get what I'm saying? How I'm gonna get mad? Babe, I'm okay. I'm cool with the vibe. Like, babe, you wanna see me? I think that way too, bitch. You so fine. What's up?
There's been allegations in the house that Gucci and Kenzie had something going on.
I was right.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a confident woman, okay? I am.
No, I think that way too, bitch. We both fine. What's up?
There's been allegations in the house that Gucci and Kenzie had something going on. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a confident woman, okay? I am not insecure at all. And guess what? What my man do in the past or what he's done in the past, that has no concern with me because he don't care about what I did in my past. So how can I judge him?
Bitch, you bi, I'm bi, bitch, we bisexual. Okay, well. I'm not judgmental because my best friend, like you see, that's my best friend, and he fucks niggas. Niggas that I would never in my life think would fuck a nigga. You get what I'm saying? So he already on my mind to see that niggas
be liking other shit. But how would be a hypocrite if I could go kiss a girl or eat a bitch pussy? Shit,
That's real.
it is what it is.
It's just our universe.
It's like life, like whatever.
All right, so that was real right there. Now, first, just to say, because I caught it in the video, this specific person that she's talking about is not in their past, okay? They do this. They are going to probably sleep with other trans women as well. Now, if she's fine with that, that's fine. However, I just want us to understand the difference between it's in my past and I'm actually an active bisexual and I want to be accepted as an active bisexual, or it's a thing in my past, or if I choose a woman, you don't have to worry about me sleeping outside of that relationship. Those are three different things, okay? Just so that everybody don't think that bisexual men have to be shared with somebody, because that's not the case all the time, okay? But I love her realness. I love how she was just like, hey, how can I be a hypocrite and say I can kiss girls and you can't never try it? They have the right to try it. If they don't like it, and they can still be straight, okay? Just trying something does not make you gay, okay? Let me just repeat this. Experimenting does not make you gay, okay? Straight up. So, but like I said, in this case, that's not the case. This dude that she's talking about is actively bisexual, probably gay for pay, behind closed doors. I mean, who knows? I don't recommend women sleeping with and being with men who are actively messing with other men. I don't know if y'all got me twisted in any other videos. I do advocate for bisexual men, but a certain kind, to be with women especially. I'm not going to sit up here and advocate for women to go for men who could possibly give them a STD, a disease or something, because if you're going back and forth like that, you have the chance to do that. The reason why I got upset with y'all coming at me like that is because, first of all, I don't have no STDs, HIV, nothing. And on top of that, I don't mess with y'all. So the whole and when I was messing with women, I would only be messing with that woman. And there would be no chances for me to catch nothing outside of that. I wouldn't mess with no other women or no other dudes. All right? So that's why I felt like that. But in this case, I don't think that women should be dating dudes that are actively sleeping with other dudes. All right? Straight up. I don't think that. All right? Now, let's go. What's next? So I'm going to be showing clips of dudes, sagging throughout this whole video. I want to show how a lot of straight white men is getting onto this whole bandwagon. When straight white men do it, it's different because they're not trying to be so DL about it. They're being way more open and it's kind of like a parody. You know what I'm saying? So check this out.
It's so hot out, man. I was just trying to air it out.
Hold on, bro. Let me say that again. Holy smokes, bro. Why is your ass so sweaty?
It's so hot out, man. I was just trying to air it out.
Hold on, bro. Let me say that again. Holy smokes, bro.
All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to show that real quick. White boys that got the shout, too. You feel me? They like, hey, we want to show our cakes off and get a little attention, too. You feel me? Now, right here, this is an example of a picture of a regular sag. Now, dude is thick. Don't get me twisted. Homie thick, homie probably bad. But this is not making me go, oh, he's gay. Now, the wife beater, with as clean cut as he is, it somewhat does give me that. But like I said, we going to get out of the habit of judging books by their cover, so we don't be looking like a fool ourselves. So I just want to put this up here as an example of this is how I sag. Like, this is how my dude sags. This is how most people I know sag. Because as black men, we do need to have a little bit more space in these pants that they be making for white boys for our meat. All right. We got too much ass and dick for these kind of pants all the time. So sometimes we do got to loosen down our shit. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about that, though. I'm not talking about this kind of sag when I'm making these videos. I'm talking about, y'all know exactly what types of sags I've been showing them, but the ones that go under the cheeks. I don't care how masculine you try to appear, bro. You look gay. Like, especially in this picture, this dude look like a bad bitch. Like, straight up. Like, this nigga sitting up in a nice crib with his pants, off his booty, and he sparking a blunt. Like, that's how I like my nigga to look. Like, that's what I want my nigga to be on. here in the next couple of years when we done upgraded to a nice fat crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like to see walking around the crib. You know what I'm saying? So they be thinking that they're giving such trade masculine macho, but to a real man, it gives feminine. That look feminine to me, but in a sexy way. I like femininity in a sexy way when it's on a masculine canvas. You get what I'm saying? I like when masculine dudes portray femininity. Just to put it that way. All right. Yeah, here goes another example. Like, nah, bruh, this is doing way too much. I don't feel comfortable wearing my shit like this. And it's obvious that it's down when it's like that. If my pants ever fall down up under my butt, ladies, I want y'all to really understand that as a man, don't ever let them make you think that they just don't feel it. Like they're just sloppy and lazy or something. Like I've heard women say that, like, oh, it gives off lazy, sloppy, unprofessional. Yeah, it gives all that too. But let's get it real though, real quick. There ain't nothing lazy about your pants being down like that. That shit, you can feel that. It feels uncomfortable. You can't move around correctly. It like hinders you from certain movements and all that. Like there ain't nothing lazy about that. Lazy is just throwing on some sweats and a shirt and going on about your day. When you have these motherfuckers down here and you're literally having to pull them up all the time, ain't nothing lazy about that. There's a lot of work that go into that. Like, for real. Quit saying that. Y'all keep correlating sagging to dirty ghetto niggas. Like, I know that there's some of those that do that and they're just followers as well, but they're also DL ghetto ugly hood niggas. Like, dirty niggas that be sagging with them checker print underwear, all that. Them plaid underwear, the hood boy underwear, the Hanes, the tighty whities, the boxers. It don't matter what it is. If they sagging, it don't matter if it's colorful or not. They is with the stuff, okay? They with the shit. All right.
Here it is, bro. Right here, bro. Here it is, bro. You said 150 this time, right?
Yep.
Are you good? You good? This man tripping, man. This man paying me for my shoes. What the fuck? Yeah, bro. I gotta go to work in a minute. You done? You said 150, huh? Mm-hmm. Just Apple Pay to me. You got my number. All right. Man, it's the easiest one I ever made. Right here.
So this is an example of like how low gay men is going to pay straight dudes to smell their feet so that he can jack off. I get you have a foot fetish or whatever, but like what I'm trying to say to the gay community, because a lot of y'all also was commenting talking about, oh, I like when they sag. Why you got a problem with them sagging? I like when they sag. Don't say none of this. They gonna stop sagging. Y'all like window shopping? So you mean to tell me you cool with something being displayed in front of you that you can't experience? That is the most pathetic thing that gay men is on right now. Quit up here acting like you done got a gay, like you done turned somebody out, you done got a straight dude, and feel like you got an ego boost off of seeing somebody bend over in front of a camera with a hoe, or seeing somebody, or just being able to take a nigga around, hang out with him while you spending hella bread on him. Like I'm noticing a lot of gay dudes thinking that they're doing what I mentioned in that how to turn out a straight dude video, and y'all not. I was cracking these niggas, getting in these niggas. I'm not advocating for y'all to just trick on these niggas and just look at these niggas. What do you care about niggas sagging for if you don't get to experience it? When you get to walk up to them and try to spit your game and shoot your shot, it's, oh, I don't get down like that, bro. And you might have to fight the nigga. I'm saying it because I want everybody to get under the same roof with this. Straight men, stop sagging if you don't want to be sexualized, because you will be. Okay? Quit trying to convince and force the society to accept it as a hip-hop culture thing. It's not. Okay? We're going to continue to remember where it's from, so just understand that. Quit trying to force us to accept it as what you want it to be, because this is why you do it. So what? Okay? 2, gay men. We're being teased, and a lot of y'all say it's okay because y'all get to get the view or whatever and maybe go home and jack off to it later. There's too much porn for that. We don't need to see these niggas in public and I'm totally thinking about something else. I'm thinking about paying my car note. And here all of a sudden now this nigga sagging, walking by, and now all I can think about is ass. I don't want to get horny randomly just because, like, and then y'all try to say that we perverted for thinking like that. But no, straight men, put yourselves in our shoes. If y'all see women walking around half naked like that, y'all would be getting turned on. And if I walked up to the girl and try to spit your game and she shot you down, you'd be like, well, what the hell are you walking out like this for? The fuck? And it's not because she's saying like she don't fuck with you, but it's that she don't fuck with niggas. That'll make you be like, wait a minute, what? This is what attracts niggas. Like, newsflash, like, what are you doing then? That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to turn y'all out. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all not with it, pull y'all pants up so that we don't be misunderstood. And that you ain't going through here getting unwelcomed attention. But I noticed that y'all are so flamboyant. Like, these modern straight men are so feminine, bro. Like, they really do be cool with just getting the attention. And then because they're just getting some kind of attention, that's cool. Like, and then y'all wonder why we think y'all gay because just some kind of attention is cool. I didn't think that would ever been the case. Never. That's not no manhood right there. I would not be comfortable with that as a straight dude. All right. Now, also, speaking of straight dudes, just to show y'all how much straight dudes pay attention to each other. And why y'all think that they don't notice, and how y'all got the nerve to think that they don't notice y'all sagging. Literally, hood dudes would be around each other all day. And peep this.
Y'all, look at this nigga, y'all. Y'all, look at this nigga, y'all. He dead wrong, bro. He dead wrong. This nigga ass, he got the fire hydrant tip in his ass, y'all. He vicious as shit. We out here though. We got fat boy out here. Ball, Olo. We out here. Long live D Money, nigga.
All right. So I wanted to show y'all that because just so y'all know like how much straight men pay attention to each other, especially straight black men. I noticed this. First of all, just to say this real quick, y'all be thinking that nobody's looking at y'all's cakes, but even just imagine if this dude can notice this dude sitting on a fire hydrant just because it's the sexual thought that it brought to this man's head, he had to pull his phone out and record it just because he's just so shocked that somebody's sitting on a fire hydrant because it's the fact that it's giving him the imagination of a dick going in this nigga's butt, bro. So he had to record it and go like, oh, this nigga wild and like, like y'all expose yourselves without even exposing yourselves. Y'all think y'all being cool or whatever, but the emotional immaturity gives y'all away. Because of the fact that moved you enough to record that shit, lets you know right there that they notice dudes sagging. So if they want to act like their homies around them, they don't notice that fat booty down there that's sagging all the time, they're cat. Okay? They notice it all day. They pay attention to each other more than anybody. Y'all, I promise y'all, everywhere I go, black men are the ones that stare at me the most. Especially if me and my dude is together and like there's a female around and we introduce ourselves and my dude be like, this is my boyfriend. Y'all, I kid y'all not. Me and my dude was on a date at this Asian restaurant out here that you like barbecue, a Korean barbecue spot where you cook the food on your own or whatever. We go to this spot. As soon as we go sit down, there was a couple sitting next to us. And the girl recognized my boyfriend and they got to talking. He was like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, long time no see. Why the hell the dude sitting across from her that she's on a date with, he was minding his business and his phone wasn't even paying no attention. All of a sudden, when my boyfriend said, yeah, this is my boyfriend, this nigga looked up and looked at both of us and kept going back and forth. And then he just would, like, the whole time that they were talking, he just kept staring and analyzing us. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, this nigga, like, y'all, black men, it's engraved in black men to be hyper aware of gayness, bro. Like, I couldn't believe that you wasn't worried about nothing. But because you see two masculine dudes that are together, it made you stop and stare because you're curious, bro. That's what I noticed. Like, when these niggas don't get the ability to express their sexuality or explore it or experiment, when they hear about other dudes and they see us and then we're both masculine, they get, I could tell that they done started arguments with their girlfriends and all kinds of stuff because they're conflicted at that point. It's like, wait a minute. If they can do it, then wait a minute. Like, but that's y'all's fault for just going with the status quo and doing what anybody told you can do. You wasn't being yourself, and now you want to look at niggas like us and be envious. I'm not here for that. And then that's where the homophobia comes in. The whole, oh, these niggas is gay stuff, all that. I promise y'all, I'm always ready for that. I be waiting for a nigga to be on some homophobic stuff so I can crack that nigga. Like, real talk. I don't play none of them guys, and I'll never be one of them. And I can't wait for somebody to try me on that. I've been waiting a box for a minute, actually. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that, like, I'll be waiting for these niggas to say something, and they don't never say nothing, and they just be staring, and it just irritates me. It's just like, y'all are so homoerotic and homophobic at the same time. It don't make no sense, bro. Like, why does that intrigue you so much to stare at us like that? And you're over here all up in your mind imagining who's the top, who's the bottom, like all this other stuff just because we both masculine. You can't tell. Like, just like a regular gay dude. Like, that's crazy, bro. All right. And then now here we got more gay baiters on celebrities' side. Look at this dude Safari got the nerve to be on a beach, like trying to show off his prints still. Like, nigga, you almost 40 years old. How long you gonna be doing this? Like, straight up. Like, what is the point for you to be doing this at this point, bro? Like, just for attention. Like, you can literally tell he's so thirsty for attention that he's just like, oh, I gotta show a little bit of cake and a little bit of print. Like, you know how degrading you gotta feel? And if you don't, being absent of shame is not a good thing. Okay? Getting to a point where it doesn't matter what it's about and what you do for it, as long as it's a dollar you get, as long as it's some clout, as long as it's some attention, you'll just go and do whatever for it. That's not a good look. I don't care, straight, gay, whatever. Like, have some class and have some self-respect. Okay? What is the point? All right, next. Like, that's that narcissistic dude stuff that I'll be talking about right there. Like, what? All right, what's the next clip? All right, so here goes another a woman talking about bi men, talking about how her sex experiences is with bi men and how bi men is some freaks and etc. All right, she was right on this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this out.
I mean,
I don't know.
especially in Atlanta, like, I'm just saying,
I want
like,
to try it.
they be bisexual out here. I'm okay with it. Just be honest.
I don't like that.
Let's get to it.
And this is making me sad.
Hear me out though.
Yeah, and that's what they do.
Bi niggas eat the best because they know how to study.
That makes sense to me.
What is
And they know
It just feels different. Like, I've never had bad head. I just know when he's bi because he's so good, and I'm like, oh no.
So if it's good, then you'd be like, he's black.
Yeah.
No, I'm very big on first dates. I mean, serious sex questions.
So we'll say, oh, I'm bi.
No, they say things like, I mean, you know, one time me and a homie,
Oh!
you know, like, what? I didn't nigga straight up tell me his homeboy said this, and I thought that was beautiful because the honesty, the level of commitment to that dick is crazy. Good gay, like, I mean, I don't know, especially in Atlanta, like, I'm just saying.
All right, first, I just gotta say this. Every time straight people talk about bisexuality, they sound so superficial and illiterate. Like, they just be saying whatever. I could tell these podcasts be saying whatever to get clicks or whatever, but the whole statement of, like, bi dudes gets on the best head, like, it's always about sex when it comes to us, when it comes to both parties, I notice. You know what I'm saying? We get fetishized a lot, but the whole, because he sucks dick, he can eat good pussy. I don't even know how that add up. I don't even know how, bro. Like, straight up. I'm trying to have her back on that one, but I personally can eat the fuck out of some pie, but I can't eat no cake, no dick like that. I ain't go cap. I can't eat no dick like that, but I could definitely eat some pie. So I don't know. There might be, I know most bi dudes probably is on that freaky shit, but yeah, everybody is not hypersexual, bro. Everybody's not a freak. It doesn't matter if you're bi, poly, gay, straight. That doesn't make you a freak, okay? Like, that just means that that's what you're attracted to. That's it. So all the assumptions of bi men being freaks, that's not always the case. Now, most of the time it is the case, but it's not always. All right. Also, this straight boy right here, man.
I be twerking naturally. Sometimes I just jiggle my ass, bro. It's natural, bro. I just be doing that shit, no bullshit. So I gotta move the camera because y'all niggas finna have some weird clips of me, dog. Can't do that. No. Dude's behind you.
Okay, that dude is such a bottom, bro. Like, such a bottom, my nigga. Like, all right, I saw him, same dude, do the whole wrestling strip match with this other dude, and that dude in the background was like, oh, that's so gay. Y'all, they gay bait, they're DL baiting, and they are DL. So now we've gotten into a realm where there's DL dudes putting out content for other DL dudes, and that's what I consider that. They know that it's this unspoken code, so most of their followers are DL or curious or whatever, but scared to jump off the bridge like old boy in the first clip where he was talking about he don't want to do it because he might like it. So what they do is they live vicariously, and they'll watch some of these dudes because they identify with them more. Instead of watching like a full-blown out, proud, gay bi dude, they'll watch us too, but they watch them a lot because they can identify with them more because they're not being admitting to the fact that they're gay or bisexual, which intrigues people, and it keeps the audience of all demographics. So they know what they're doing. It's a tactic, it's a money grab, and it is lame to me, but you know, everybody gotta get it how they live. It's hard out here in this economy, so you know, I ain't gonna knock nobody's hustle, but I just have to expose it for what it is. It is fake. It is, yes, he's definitely bisexual or gay, and he's a bottom, and he's probably getting cracked behind closed doors or getting paid to get cracked behind closed doors by people in his fan base or whatever, and y'all just wouldn't know until he's ready to show it or whatever. But that's what that looked like to me, straight up. You know, all kinds of attention to their cakes, like, you know, you trying to crack an egg in your cakes, like, you know, just anything to distract the fact that they're doing it on purpose, but they are. Here go another one. Now that's that clinch challenge I was telling y'all about. That clinch challenge had them for a minute, like, man. And I think the thing about this that's so amazing is, like, you get to see all the straight booties that was on lock that wasn't attainable at all there for a minute. Now you're starting to see them coming out, being shown. You know what I'm saying? Oh. All right. Now, speaking on emotionally unintelligent men and how I correlate that with DL dudes and is because, and not bisexual dudes. Bisexual dudes are very emotionally intelligent. That's why we're able to be ourselves and admit it to the world. DL dudes are very emotionally unintelligent because they have to put on this fake persona. They have to put on this fake vibrato. And I'm about to go ahead and show y'all an example of that. And how you could tell. Yeah, NLE Chopper. Done for, bro. Straight up.
I just feel like on my life, I don't know, bro. Some people say it's cocky. I say it's
Hear how silly this dude sounds, all right?
just confident. I don't know, bro. Some people say it's cocky. I say it's just confident. I'm just confident in my features. I just feel like on my life, if I was to look at me, like if I was to be introduced to NLE Chopper and I say, hey, how you doing? Some name, and he say, I'm NLE Chopper, you wanna fuck? And that's the first time I'm ever even talking to NLE Chopper on my life. I'm dropping draws. You feel me? I'm fucking me. I'm fucking me. Intercourse, please. You feel me? I love me, cuz. Like, no cap.
It's good to love yourself.
Y'all.
It's good to intercourse yourself too, huh?
No, I didn't say that. I said it's good to love yourself.
It's good to love yourself. It's good to feel confident as a man, gang. Like, you feel me? Men be too, man, cuz, you feel me? Like, bro, be confident. Know you. You feel me? Find something about you.
Men be too what? See, this is how you know when niggas be on bullshit. They won't finish their sentence. They just say a statement and then they move on like you're supposed to get it. But no, that doesn't make sense. Men be too what?
You feel me? So I just appreciate
Because
God.
I don't come across too many men who outwardly open self-loathe, okay? Bro, this is a tactic, a manipulation tactic to make most men in his age demographic selfish, self-centered, arrogant, all about theyself. Okay, I told y'all there's an agenda to feminize men, especially in our community, to make them not want to start families, to make them think about themselves, to make them put themselves above everything. And he's selling it in a way where he's trying to sell it where it comes off like self-love, where it comes off like confidence and self-esteem. That's not confidence and self-esteem. That is narcissism. That is literally narcissist. Like, if y'all ever read about narcissists, like, that's what he did. He was infatuated with himself and his reflection so much that he's talking about wanting to intercourse himself. First of all, I'm going to get on the gay part here in a second, but the whole, that doesn't add up as an analogy for you to get across to people to make sense. That was so emotionally unintelligent for him to speak that mind like that. For him to speak that was so illiterate. And I know that he tries his best to be like on a spiritual, intellectual level, but I'm trying to tell you, he misses the mark, bro. That's not it. That's not it. You can't talk about having intercourse with yourself because you can't have intercourse with yourself, bro, unless you're talking about a dildo. So what you trying to say? I mean, what's really good? And then it just came off so gay to me. Why you have to put it into another person's perspective and as third person somebody? Why don't you just say, if I was a female, like you said in the song, see, I knew you was on that gay shit. You try to act like it was about females in that song, but really we're getting more and more and we're unveiling the real truth here as you go on about this. You keep not getting the clout that you want. You keep not hitting the charts that you want. And you keep going further into this DL culture shit. And it's cringy. Quit trying to bait us so bad. It's so, you coming off desperate. And like I said, for you to not care about people wanting to listen to your music, but just being able to give you some numbers because you got your ass out, my nigga, that's prostitution and that's sad. You ain't no rapper then. If you ain't known for that, if you're not liked for rapping. Yeah, this is why dudes is sagging, you know what I'm saying? It's for attention. Nobody commented on my last video. I asked the straight boy to comment and tell me what it was. But what I noticed is when you call people out and you tell the truth about what it is, you won't get an answer because nobody wants to give you the reassurance that you were right about calling shit out, like pulling a snake out the grass, clocking AT, whatever you want to call it. People don't like to know that you did that, so they'll try to act like, it's some other reason, or they'll try to act or just ignore you or avoid it because I already said what it was. See, I noticed that about people. If you ask them what they do something for and you don't have any, like you didn't say anything about it, they'll tell you the truth. But if you say, I think that you're doing this because of this, they'll deny it because they don't like to be clocked. They don't like to be told about themselves. You feel me? So yeah, a lot of the straight dudes didn't comment on the video, but I mean, we already know what's up. All right, y'all want attention. A lot of y'all DL. A lot of y'all are just followers and following the status quo in hip hop. But let me tell y'all, that's not a hip hop culture thing. Hip hop culture isn't even black culture no more. It is a oppression and a manipulation. Honestly, it's a gaslight. Okay, to dumb down the community and make us docile. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Destroy our families. These are all in place for that, because even as a gay man, bisexual man, whatever y'all want to call me, I can even see these agendas. I can even see that what's going on. So other gay men, other bi men, quit being degenerates as well, because you were rejected by the straight community. So you want to act like you don't see nothing going on, because as long as we're being accepted, you think things are just so perfect in the world. But I'm here to tell y'all, with certain things happening, there's a reaction to everything. And there's some good and some bad, some pros and cons. Yes, we get to live free and, you know, we get to be ourselves, which is great. But at the same time, there's a lot of agendas and we're being used. Okay. So just be aware of that, y'all. But yeah. Yeah, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this one. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. Baby, how much I really take.